Hello and welcome to a new Dominion League season. This is season 56. I am in D2 and playing my first match of the season against derpa, who I know I've played before. I want to say not in League, but maybe it was in League. I don't know. So this first board we have Torturer, and we don't have Estate or... Oh, wait, there's Pious. Oh, okay, so we're definitely going to open with a Spice Merchant. And I guess... Well, is that definite? I mean, there is... It probably should be Spice Merchant. First shuffle, the Torturer is not like that strong. It's pretty strong. I mean, we'll take an Enchantment because why wouldn't we? There is plenty of draw. Getting to be the first to grab, to be able to play several Torturers on a turn is going to be pretty important, just because even though you can trash by buying Spice Merchants, it's not like you want, a whole bunch of Spice Merchants. Oh, I just realized I don't have an estate in this hand. Yeah, I'm definitely going to open with Torturer. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay, we get to see the Torturer. That's good. We will go ahead and grab a Spice Merchant, trash an estate now. Do we want to grab one more? Like in the long run, the Spice Merchant isn't really any better in the deck than the estate, and is in some ways worse because it's not worth a point. We could take a silver, we could take an encampment. I guess we could take a farmer's market, but... so right now we still have 7 coppers in our deck. We will eventually trash all of them. We'll do it faster if we have 2 Spice Merchants, for sure. Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's... not totally clear. Okay, here we can go ahead and take a villa. I think we just draw here because we want to cycle back to the Torturer. And I think we are gonna want some money in the deck, especially to be able to buy Villa, so I think it's worth getting a silver. Feels a little laggy here, the client. We could take this for coins buy a Villa, and then play the Torturer. Alternatively, so down here we have 1 estate. No, we have 0 estates. We have a Villa, but other than that... So we're guaranteed to hit 4 if we just play the Torturer. And the advantage of that is that we can draw the 2 cards with the Spice Merchant. Or I guess we can just do that now. Okay, no reason to buy a Villa here. We'll just grab a Torturer. Seems likely that we're going to get attacked here, which... yeah. If we get attacked again, that's pretty rough, but I'm still going to discard. The odds of that are pretty low, because they have to be able to buy Villa, play Torture. Well, I mean, playing the Villa is whatever, but buy Villa and have a Torture to play. They don't have a second Spice Merchant there. Well, I guess they have the Enchantment. They could play. So we discarded Spice Merchant Estate. And so in those 6 cards, we have Villa, Silver, Torturer, and 3 Coppers. Yeah, we're going to need some more money. I think it's still correct to play Spice Merchant for draw here, assuming we don't get attacked. If we get attacked, we just click on Torture. Okay, do we hit 4? Yes, we do. Good. The money we're adding to our deck here is not inconsequential. So we could play this Spice Merchant. For buy coins, but like, what are we doing with that? Like, I don't think buying an encampment at this point is going to help us very much. We need to be able to hit 5 or 6, and this is not doing it. Short of that, I think we just take... I mean, I guess we could take, again, we could take the Hasty Farmer's Market, but our terminal space is not so good as that. So I think I'm actually going to keep the copper for now, just to make it more likely that I can actually use the Spice Merchants and buy a silver. Right. Okay, I guess... Let's do it this way. Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting to get hit with the second Torture. But this is really annoyingly laggy. So we have 7 here. We could just take a gold. Can't take gold encampment, unfortunately. If we buy a villa, we still have 4, which isn't really that good. So yeah, I think I like getting the gold now. Okay. We have to expect to get hit by at least 1 Torturer here. The question is, do we expect to get hit by 2? It seems very likely. So I think I'm going to actually take Curse now. Okay. We get hit a 3rd time, I think I'm just still going to discard. Hmm. Well, 6 coins. I would really like for this to be 7 so I could get an enchantment, but I guess we're just going to take another torturer. Ooh. Oh, hey. I'm not super concerned with losing the encampment split. There's Bazaar in addition to the villas for plus action. Oh boy. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a villa. Or should we? Maybe not. We do have another torturer down there, which is what we want. Yeah, actually, we just stop here and go encampment torturer. Now this turn, we're surely going to get hit by some torturing. I think we'll go ahead and gain a curse first. Probably going to get hit again. Odds are we're going to get hit yet one more time, so I'm just going to... Not. So they trashed a curse. So we're even on curse distribution. I have 2 fewer points because I've trashed in a state where they trashed a curse. I choose not to play the other torturer. Well, I guess once I took the curse, it didn't matter so much, but... Oh, maybe they're gonna... Okay, I see how it is. That's pretty rude. That's pretty rude. I doubt I'll be able to do the same thing either. Even if I draw well, which is no guarantee. I think we gotta villa here. So, yeah, I don't see how they do what they did. So I think we still end up even on curses. Yeah. So I mean we have to take one this coming turn. Okay. Which means it's not really a priority for me to take another torturer. Just go like encampment, bazaar, and I guess copper. Let's gain it now. No point in messing around. You can buy spice merchants to to trash curses to gain a few points, but I don't know that that's ever going to be super great. Okay, so can we do any relevant gain and play stuff here? That last card is another curse. So we'll certainly play the torture to draw it. We have 13 coins. I'd be very... Let's see. The villas cost all 13 of those coins, so emptying those is not really helping me out. We might just need to take a province, honestly. Although we could consider like encampment plunder. We're putting an encampment back. Getting the one plunder would be nice. If we bought encampment plunder villa, we would get to play the encampment plunders 7, villas 11, so we would have to play the gold, but I guess that's actually fine, it doesn't matter. We would get to play the plunder for 1 VP, and we'd have 2 coins left over with which to do nothing. Or we just play the torture and we buy encampment plunder, and then maybe another bazaar, maybe a pilgrim. We need, I guess we could just buy encampment double plunder, actually. Yeah, let's do that. whoops. Hey. Beat myself on the recording. Anyway, what I was saying is we'll definitely have to green this turn, but hopefully it'll be useful to have the plunders in the deck going into the greening phase. I'll offset the curse differential. Depending on how the end game plays out, I could see the hasty farmers market coming into play now. How many buys did I have? Did I have bought a copper? Villa, Spice Merchant. Yeah, I could have. I blanked on that. I'm not sure I should have, to be fair. Looks like there's maybe one copper floating around. I don't have it. There it is. Really not a lot of money. They have to buy a villa? No. Huh. I know I have an extra silver. Because I have the bazaar as well. And I played a Spice Merchant for coins buy last turn. So that does account for the difference. More or less, at least. That seems risky. Lowering that pile. To me. I mean, 15... I'd have to hit 17. Maybe I just can't do that anyway. That might be the case. Wow, that's a bad draw. Wow, that's a bad draw. Oh my god. They had 9. They put 3 coins in the deck. Spice Merchant can give them another coin. You can get to 13. I'm not seeing how they get to 15. Like, if we play the plunder and buy a duchy... and I guess we could buy a couple coppers, like, knowing that they're gonna be out of the shuffle helps. I mean, the other option, of course, is to Spice Merchant draw with the plunder, but... yeah. don't feel great about that. It's so easy for it to just make the situation worse if I draw like 2 curses or something. Then I can't even afford the duchy. Man, super freaking gross. Now we see a couple of encampments that we're gonna have to risk putting back, which is also annoying. We've got a 25% chance of keeping the first one. I forgot about the copper. God damn it. I mean, I'm not totally sure I should be buying it. But I just blanked on it. Yeah, so I'm not really sure here whether we would have seen encampment, or estate curse. I'm never sure like how that ordering works on the site. I suppose if we had drawn the 2 encampments, then we would have put at least one of them back, if not both. For what that's worth. Maybe not actually that big of a deal, but okay. Duchy is enough to prevent them from winning? Shouldn't work? You still need... Oh. I guess I needed to go for it there with the Spice Merchant. I don't know. That sucked. All right. So we have weak draw, village green, and courtyard. Potentially strong payload, but getting the actions for it seems tricky. Like, I guess Golem can help. Golem does not actually discard the village greens. Not that it would matter, I guess. There's also... Oh, there's count for trashing. Okay. So if we're trying to get count, we potentially are looking at like Courtyard Gondola. Are we trying to get count? We're probably trying to get count. okay. Not ideal. We just take a silver. Could take a second courtyard. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, the count and the courtyard both have decollision stuff, so should be okay. And with count in particular, it's not like having the silver in hand would really be any better to see it collide with. Yeah, I think we're probably not gonna so much go for the action payload for the most part. Do we pig the courtyard? I think we pig the courtyard. Alright, this has got to be top deck estate, given that we're probably going to see our count. I guess we need a village green at this point. Top deck gondola and trash. Top deck gondola and trash. Frig, we still have two estates. I guess there's another option. But no, I think the other option being to use count to pick up an artisan or something there, but next turn this village green. The problem is I don't really get to buy anything, but I think it's worth it. Like we'll next turn the gondola as well. Going for fool's gold. Fool's gold does not seem amazing to me here, but doesn't trigger Galleria. If it did, okay, so now we can top deck this courtyard, trash this stuff. We could take a fool's gold. Maybe we should. I mean, we'll have money in the deck from the gondola plus the count, but yeah, like a fool's gold. And here we'll top deck. Why is they top deck the village green? Take the artisan. We might need a merchant guild. We're gonna actually play with these fool's golds. Guess I'm gonna say merchant guild. Okay, so how do we do this? Take the village green, buy the merchant guild, probably. They still have 6 coppers in their deck. That's the big advantage that I have right now, or should have. Because it's possible what I was meant to do is take a war chest and then buy/gain merchant guild village green last turn. Yeah, I can believe that. Second artisan seems kind of greedy to me. Just top deck of village green. Yeah, I know, I just said the thing about the war chest, but I guess we top deck the fool's gold. E6. Another village green and another fool's gold. Not probably the right way to do this. I don't know, maybe there was a better... Maybe there was a way I could have done that where I'd have top decked a courtyard instead of a fool's gold. Probably was. I guess I didn't draw the count until the end, that was the problem. I'd really like another village green in my deck. I guess I can consider Golem if they empty the village greens. I'm just gonna name village green. Take whatever terminal action you want, but and they're gonna take the village green. Oh, no. Alright. Thank you. This last card is another village green. Okay, that's fine. What are we gonna top deck? We can top deck another village green. I guess we could top deck the gondola. Or we could draw with the courtyard. Right, we artisan for village green, we play the village green, where that's action neutral, and these can be our 3 actions. We still have to top deck 2 cards, though. Well, no. Alright, let's just top deck the gondola. Village green. That. Do that. And now we can top deck this village green. All right, what are we doing now? Are we going to play with Golem? It does kind of feel like there might actually be time. So in that case, we'd be buying potion and something. Which means we don't really need the gondola coins right now. We do have one more action than we actually use this turn. So we could take a Merchant Guild. We could also just take a War Chest. I guess we should artisan for the potion, right? Not buy it. So maybe we just take like Merchant Guild Fool's Gold. We probably need another courtyard soon, if not now. But let's go this way. We can always start pigging the count. That'll help a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit, because the count is top decking. The count is worse than a marginal Fool's Gold, so... Too bad below the line doesn't work anymore with Merchant Guild. I mean, you'd still want the buys, but in a pinch, it'd be nice to just look at the coffers. So they never trashed those 6 coppers, so I still have a pretty massive draw advantage. I guess they must have seen count copper 3 estates somehow. Didn't. Yeah. Oh, they gained a copper. Because they actually have 7 coppers to my 0. That's a pretty substantial difference. Are they going to trash now? Like, oh, count discarding village green. Oh my god, I did not even register that. We discard 2 village greens. That's so good. Okay. Have we had the opportunity to do that before? Probably. Probably. All right, last 2 cards are Fool's Gold and Courtyard. Okay. We're gonna gain the potion. Guess what else are we gonna buy? A courtyard. Ideally, we'd buy 2 courtyards. That won't cost that much. We could do that without a Fool's Gold in hand, so I guess we can go. Wait a minute. Oh, you gained it in it, right? Okay. Golem, courtyard, courtyard. Piles are low. The most gains anyone has is, well, they have an extra artisan and the war chest. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In theory, they could pile out here into a tie. Although I could just ban Fool's Gold or Courtyard them, depending on, well, it would be Fool's Gold, presumably. I think the odds that they're actually able to pull that off are basically 0. Nice thing with the golem here is we can always pig, so we don't have to worry about not being able to continue our turn. Like, we might be sad, but I mean, we probably should play the village green first, just to make sure. Although it is nice to have it in hand to be able to discard with the count, potentially. It's actually a pretty good argument. We have 4 village greens in those 14 cards, and then we have 2 merchant guilds, artisan, count, 3 courtyards. The odds are still, yeah, I would say tilted in the direction of play the village green first. We don't want to be sad. Although I guess if we hit a courtyard, that makes it more likely that we find, like, we can actually line stuff up with the courtyard. So maybe we should play the golem first. Yeah, because if we hit, so basically if we hit any of the 4 village greens or 3 courtyards, well, we'd have to hit the courtyard first. Artisan gained a courtyard. Okay. So they are. Now I have 2 merchant guilds and an artisan. So I cannot... No 2 piles. Wow. They're drawing really well. I guess their issue is they're not going to be able to play their merchant guilds. And they can play one of them, but not both. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it with the golem. Like, I'm okay with picking the artisan at this point, probably. Actually, artisan can set up... Well, not really. Do we name the Fool's Gold? They only have 1 merchant guild. Maybe we just name Duchy. Maybe we just name Duchy. 2 buys. I think I miscounted their gains. Oh no, they have a second artisan they also didn't play. Yeah, I'm gonna name Duchy. I don't like really care if they gain another merchant guild or whatever. I don't really believe in their ability to play it. I am surprised they took that courtyard. I mean, I'm not going to be able to pile out, but... It'll be easier for me to score and then for them to be on the back foot with the pile situation. Probably need to look at taking fleet too. Maybe we don't score this turn, maybe we just buy fleet. It's probably fine. What? Lowering the Fool's Golds again? I mean, I actually can pile here. No. They took Fleet Province. Okay. Let's go with Golem first. That doesn't matter. Wait, how do I say done? Where's the button? What? Where's the confirm button? What's going on? Oh, I have to like... Okay, whatever. That's a super weird interface. All right, so what do we just discarded a gondola? That was it. Yeah. We're gonna draw through, I think. We have 1 more courtyard down there. Okay, so play the courtyard, top deck, village green. Yeah, play the courtyard, top deck to village green, play the courtyard, top deck to village green. Oh, wait, no. We probably just skip the gondola and top deck village green courtyard. And take a war chest. I guess we could just take a duchy. Or wait, we have another action. We can take the Merchant Guild. Yeah. That's better. So we're definitely buying fleet. Buying a golem. Do we buy a province? Or do we think we're gonna have enough coffers that it doesn't, we don't need it? Like we could take another Merchant Guild. We're gonna get at least 9 coffers here. We could, I mean, conceivably be strapped for buys. I guess that would be the risk. Yeah, let's take the province. We take 2 provinces. We get 3 coffers back on that. I don't think so. Take a copper. No, I don't think so. The risk of a dud isn't that high, but still probably too high. We do now have enough gains to pile. And we have the fleet, so that's an option we can consider. Although it will presumably be preferable for us to let our opponent do that. Wait, I only got 6 coffers? Oh, fleet isn't a isn't a card. Oh. Big old dud. I think the big difference maker here is just that the copper trashing that I did. Not just for the stud, but in general for, I think I've been ahead and that's why. Yeah, I don't know what they're supposed to take here. The war chest. Maybe I shouldn't have named Duchy. Maybe I should have let them take one and then pile on duchies. Like get a bunch of coffers. from buying duchies. I don't know. Because if they gain a one with duchy, or sorry, if they gain one with war chest and they buy one, there's 5 left. I gain one with artisan and buy 4. Be 16 coffers. Granted, the odds that I would dud on the fleet turn would be not. I mean, they would be potentially significant, but. Okay. I have a weird choice, I feel like. Ooh. Well. I'll pick at least one of these. Okay. Do we keep pigging? I think we do. Could take a duchy, but I think I prefer this. So, what are those last couple cards? There's a Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold and what? Oh, they're Golem. Okay, so we can top deck the Golem. I guess we could go ahead and take a duchy then with the Artisan. Although we have the actions to play another Merchant Guild. Maybe we do that. So we have enough for... I mean, we could just triple province, I guess. Do we want to hold the gondola out, or do we want to save some coffers? Oh, we should maybe buy a golem instead of... Yeah, alright. Golem, province... Let's do this. One more province, or we could take another Fool's Gold, I guess. We don't really have the draw to support it, though. I don't really see any reason to make it easier for my opponent to empty piles. We just take another Merchant Guild. We get we spend 3 coffers, get 2 coffers back. And we can always pig them, so it's not really like a problem. That also lowers piles, granted, but... and maybe that's not even a good idea. We just take the province. Because at a certain point, it's hard enough to get the buys into play that having even more coffers isn't really doing us that much. Although with the fleet turn, it potentially is. It's hard for me to see how we don't win this one. One more action. Artisan, you do have one more merchant guild, so you can get to a 4th buy. If that's something you care about, which I don't actually know why it would be. Like, I guess you have a bunch of fool's golds. I was gonna say, you have like no money, but you have. I guess 4 fool's golds probably, because I think I have 3. Yeah. It's possible that we'll be able to buy 4 provinces this turn, I guess. 14. We need to get to. Nah, we can't hit 32. 18 coins, 9 of them from Fool's Gold, handful from Merchant Guild, 3 from Count, 2 from Gondola. Well, can use Artisan for money. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay, well, now it really doesn't matter. Damn it. Well, we'll play this first. Top deck. That. Take that. We'll play Village Green now. Courtyard. Top deck. Play this normally. So down there we have another Village Green, the Courtyard, Count. I think we can afford to just golem this. It's got to be coins here. Well, wait, no, there's only 2 provinces. Yeah, we gained duchy. Okay. In top deck, one of Village Green or Courtyard. We didn't skip any money? No. Okay. So we can Artisan for duchy. 9, 5. We'll definitely have the money to buy the 2 provinces. What I'm wondering is Artisan for duchy actually better than Artisan for Merchant Guild? We're gonna get, as it is, we'll get 6 coffers. Yeah, I think it's I think it's better. Just too bad we can't also top deck the courtyard. Do we now, if we buy 2 duchies, we get back 6 coins out of the 10. That seems like it's got to be worth it. That might actually be more than half VP. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. They come back from that. Alrighty. Nine and 8. Yeah. Was the number of points left. Okay. No trashing. There is native village. Unreliable thinner at best. Does that mean we have to play with Marauder? The draw here is not spectacular either. Opening Marauder is far from inspiring. Basilica is if you have... Okay. Definitely still be correct. Enchantress, huh? I was also thinking about Workshop, just because Workshop for Hostelry is quite nice. Okay. Right. We could... If we're worried about Terminal Collision, we could go like Conclave Workshop and then pick up Marauder later. Though, like, the Terminal Collision case isn't that bad. Really? I think I am going to take a Marauder. Sad as that is. It doesn't even happen. Never punished. I mean, even if we buy, even if we hit 2, like, Native Village is a fine card, so no problem there. Certainly doesn't seem important to hit 5. Second Workshop. I can definitely see it. There's a lot of cards that we want in that price range. The issue is mostly that right now we're facing Terminal Collision. It might still be correct. I mean, we do have a hostelry. Yeah. Let's do it. I can see an argument for not playing this horse, but I am going to play the horse, and I'm not punished. Well, we have another horse down there and the hostelry, so playing this horse looks pretty good, I think. Third workshop. That's more than I want. I'm thinking we spend the spoils to buy maybe an enchantress. We have 3 hostelries now. Do the same thing here. No, we got a ruin in the shuffle. I was hoping we wouldn't. Things are going to get pretty awkward once the hostelries run. We can't get horses. Have to get some more enchantresses, presumably. That last card is our Marauder. We would like to play it. Guess the whole like trigger shuffle with the coppers and the horses in it is kind of questionable value. But I guess it's probably still better than the alternative. Guess we can. Well, there's no reason to play the Ruin Library yet. Where's my Enchantress? Alright, we're going to take the last hostelry for sure. Too bad the, oh, never mind, never mind. I was going to say something about Basilica, but I didn't actually play the coppers, so of course I don't have the money to get the Basilica points. I think that third workshop is pretty dubious. I mean, it can gain useful cards, but okay. I'm definitely going to take another Enchantress. And yeah, we'll take a native village. The Enchantress definitely does blunt the Marauder effect, but it's obviously still worth it to have the Enchantress. I guess you could debate whether it was worth it to get the Marauder, but I think so. This is the situation where I'd be aiming to get Basilica points, yeah. Let's get another Enchantress in the shuffle. Come on. Well, let's just take a province and some Basilica points. That was very rude. Ruin Market. Oh, we have plus buy. Hooray. Sure, that will be very good. So we're all out of horses. Can't be correct. Take copper for Basilica points. I don't believe that. Yeah, probably Pig the Workshop. We could really use more Enchantresses, but it starts to get real dicey. We could take an Astrolabe. We could take a copper for Basilica points. Well, I guess there's no rush to do so, given that there's 4 left, and our opponent, I don't believe, has a Ruin Market. So, yeah, let's take an Astrolabe. I mean, I guess taking the Basilica points there would put pressure on them to take it on their turn versus whatever else, but I really don't want to buy a copper. I don't actually think this Ruin Market is going to be any good. Damn. Let's see. Okay, good. Now I guess we kind of do need to take those Basilica points. How does this work? All but 5 cards from your discard pile into your deck. Ugh. It's pretty gross. Ugh. I don't know, maybe taking those Basilica points was correct. And derpa did it just because the deck control is so bad that it's too hard to hit province. Overcome the point differential. Oh, if we pick up here, we get to hit province. That's got to be worth it. We just keep taking astrolabes. I guess we could take a conclave. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Do we need to take an estate? Taking 2 estates? We do need to take an estate. If they find enough workshops and marauders. Yeah, I'm gonna take double estate. I hate it, but I think it is necessary. I probably should have taken conclaves over astrolabes. I sort of blanked on the fact that conclave was a card in this kingdom. I definitely did not notice the GG from last game. For like, what, half an hour or something? I don't know. How long has this game been going? Probably not quite that long. On average, it has, but roughly. And Enix is pretty sorry here. I was like, what are you even shuffling in that you care about shuffling in? There's no reasonable world in which we can win the game on our next turn because we just played both of our workshops. I mean, regardless of what derpa buys. Well, especially now. I'm just gonna click on these. I don't know. The order here does not really matter. Marauder. Okay. So, do we buy Annex? Or do we buy Double Estate is super scary. Super scary. Annex kind of sucks though. But probably necessary. All but up to 5 cards. Yeah. At least we have an Astrolabe in play that'll help us pay off the debt. Hooray. We did it. Okay, ruins are empty. And they bought an estate. I think we gotta do this. So we can take an estate and annex again. And then we will get to shuffle our other workshop back in. It won't be an 8 dead, it won't be great, but I mean, not like they won't be able to annex, but they'll be down by that margin. The problem is that I'll be in debt, 8 debt. Like, it's going to be pretty horrendous. But I think it's still the alternative is we annex and we don't take the estate, which seems worse. So the nice thing is we're mostly holding our green out. This is the big pickup. That's one thing they managed to do. Oh no, wow. That I was not able to follow on because I mostly wasn't setting aside junk. And then I set aside a copper and then needed it to hit province, blah, blah, blah. I haven't played an Enchantress, which is pretty unfortunate for me. I mean, it means they won't draw cards next turn, so, you know, there's that. But unless they are about to play it and they just haven't clicked on it. I would very much like to be able to pig this ruin market. Oh, okay. You actually lined your native villages up. That seems like cheating, to be honest. It's definitely possible they can just win here by hitting province, double estate. Although the 2 enchantresses in hand make that probably impossible, or very close to impossible. Do they have any spoils? They might have spoils, but still. Will you take the estate? If they're not ending the game, it's incredibly risky for them to take the estate. I guess if they province, if they can take province single estate, that's fine. Because with me being an 8 debt, I'm not matching that. Okay, but they're not doing it. Huh. Couldn't they have gone estate duchy? Oh, they would have. That would have been a losing tie. Okay. And they're going to be in 7 debt. Okay. There's no way this ruin market is worth anything. Yeah, we're deep in debt. We think we don't touch estate. Do we pick up the Marauder? I don't think so. Do we workshop for? Maybe like a conclave? We just want money. The good news is that they used up their they got 2 enchantresses into play. Axe. They used up their native village thing. Helps a little bit. I would still not be at all surprised if they can find a win here. I mean, all they need to do is find 2 workshops or 9. I mean, 9 coins is a lot, but well, they're out of actions, but maybe they have the 9 coins. Oh. Okay. So now I need to hit 5 coins. I'm not Enchantress. One coin short. Cool. Cool. Very, very cool. Well, I guess I didn't have the workshop either. So we just have to hope they don't hit workshop. They probably will. They have 4 of them. Yeah. That's frustrating. Silica point's too strong, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We did win the Ruin split. And the same number of entrenchesses. We had more hostelries. I don't know. I'm not really clear on why that played out the way it did. Okay, so good bargain for vampire, get that going early, and then probably pick up a student. There's no plus actions here except for Sculptor, which isn't really plus actions, but you know. This has plus actions in it, I guess, technically. I still think bargain for vampire is what I want to do, but means we're probably not going to be drawing too much. We will want Sculptor. We probably won't so much want multiple vampires. Maybe, do we want Forager instead of Student? It wouldn't be nice to get the League of Bankers thing up a little bit, which Student can do. Student makes us slower to see our vampire, though. Three student trashes to get one coin, one permanent coin. I guess we also have to think about whether we want to try to do any loot gaining with Cutthroat. Given that that's like the loot itself is some of the strongest payload on the board. First five is definitely going to be Sculptor. Forager is likely to end up being powerful because of Enlarge. Yeah, I think Forager. Oof. Go ahead and take Silos here. Probably. They bottom deck Vampire? No. Envious doesn't do anything though. Well, okay then. Why would that order ever matter? So we could look at Enchantress as our single terminal, at least for now. We could also just take a silver. We're going to get plenty of silver from Sculptor, though, right? So I think Enchantress. We probably don't want to trigger this shuffle, huh? Although we do have the silos. No, there's no way it's correct. So we just buy a second Enchantress. Or another silver. Buy another. Well, yeah, probably buy the second Enchantress. Oh, we don't actually get to buy Enchantress if we trash the copper. But should we trash the copper? It powers up our opponent's Forager. Maybe not. I guess it wasn't going to matter anyway. Whatever. We are enchanted. Okay, well, I think. Do we take a third Enchantress and play it? Or do we take a silver? I'm gonna say. Silver. Go gold. Cutthroat. Enchanted again. We have two Enchantresses. We're not. I don't know that we're so likely to draw into the other one, granted, but tempted to pick the Enchantress. So maybe I should. Well, I guess we'll silos first, and then we'll see what we see. That sucks. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this. Second Sculptor. Sure. Wait. When do you gain a Cutthroat? God damn it. Second vampire seems so ambitious here. Third sculptor. I mean, it can't really hurt, right? I don't think. Enchantress is enchanted by Enchantress. You have no villagers, so you cannot gain and play an Enchantress, so I am not going to be enchanted this turn. Come on. So annoying. Maybe just discard the sculptors. What did I discard? 3 coppers, a gold, a sculptor, and a cutthroat. Jesus. Should have kept one of the sculptors so I could make sure I get to Enchantress. There's already a silver in the trash. Foraging a silver is fine. Doesn't do anything though. We want the silver in our deck? I don't know. Ugh. Going really poorly for me. Okay. Now they're the one missing Enchantress. That's nice. Province is a pretty good card. Well, that sucks. I guess we could take a second forager. One of the sculptors wouldn't be too bad. We don't have the actions to take Enchantress and play the Cutthroat. That's obnoxious. I'd rather play Enchantress or Cutthroat. Probably Cutthroat. I have 11 coins. Maybe I do buy one more Enchantress. My province. I still not see any. I've probably got enough money in my deck at this point that foraging the silvers we're getting from the sculptor is fine. The enlarge coming into play. So we can take an Enchantress and get one into play, or we can take a silver, get a gold, and get the Cutthroat back. That's probably better. Endless Chalice. We should probably grab an enlarge of our own. Now this turn, if we get attacked, we're not getting attacked. Province is a good card. It's really annoying how my Enchantresses have played out. I want to play the Enchantress. We get more coins if we sculpt than if we forage. But do we get enough that it matters? Possibly not. We're guaranteed to hit 5. If we sculpt. If we draw a silver, we hit 7. Off chance that we draw gold, we hit 8. We didn't see the gold. Not there. Yeah, we shuffled. Well, yeah, all right. Let's. Okay, sure. Do we just take another gold, even though we don't have the Cutthroat in play? I think we do. Sad board is sad. That's nice. I did not want to be attacked. Okay. So we could forge an enchantress. It doesn't really do anything. Maybe not. Forge a silver just for the hell of it. That might be a good idea. We spend... both of our villagers to play both of our enchantresses. That's the other question. I think the answer is yes. The one problem we're potentially going to run into next turn is if we don't find our other forager, we could have a bunch of money in sculptors and no ability to leverage it with the plus buy. Although we do have the enlarge down there as well, so I think it's fine. Okay, well, that won't be an issue. And we don't have to worry about getting cutthroated this turn, which is nice. Enchantress maybe, but not cutthroated. Oh, actually, I take it back. Well, we're not going to get Enchantress. So there's not much reason to keep silver over Sculptor. I mean, maybe there's reason to keep silver over Forager, but we're still drawing 4 cards. So I think this is better. Might be time for the bat to go. Yeah, I can gain duchies, but what are we trashing? Really don't have anything good to enlarge. I mean, I guess we can forage the bat, gain some silvers, and enlarge a silver into a duchy by a province. Be in reasonable shape except for the part where our opponent has their enlarge coming up. Yeah, that does make things awkward. So maybe we do bat a silver to get the vampire back and just gain 3 silvers, enlarge by a duchy. Oh, wait. We can't... We'd have to enlarge the forager or... I mean, that's fine, right? The forager's not that good. Yeah. We didn't get any villagers out of the deal. It's unfortunate. We do have enlarged province to province. What we don't have, unless we get something off of silos, is the ability to buy the other province. Also, if they buy a province and then we do that, we lose anyway. So most likely we're buying another duchy this turn. Sad. I mean, it will be nice to get the Endless Chalice into play. what if we drew? We do. Even if we drew gold, we'd only have 9 coins. Yeah. We could go duchy, bargain for duchy, and they will have. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, odds are we're going to draw a gold, or I don't know. Maybe they're actually pretty good. Have we seen? We have seen gold. Okay, never mind. They are, in fact, probably 0. Okay. Well, we can go silver into duchy by duchy. I think that's what we got to do. They didn't play their enlarge. They almost certainly have it in hand. Oh, I got the enlarge back. That's nice. So yeah, there's a decent chance that they'll just win here regardless because they can enlarge into province. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened in that game. I really don't. They got the cutthroat in play sooner. Like, maybe that was a factor, even though I got cutthroat sooner. They got to bargain like later than I did, which was good, and then like the horse bottom decked as well, so that might have been a factor. I don't know. It's hard for me to see what wrong decisions I might have made there, but I mean, probably there was something. Okay, so we have minimal plus actions here. We do have draw. Not a lot of payload. Maybe we end up playing with distant lands. We're definitely gonna want to get a remake, so it's gotta be silver remake. Six, huh? Well, see 2 approaches here. One is just by a destrier, and one is by cavalry. Make sure that our remake doesn't miss the shuffle. I think I like that better. I can always remake the cavalry into additional lands, which isn't like the most exciting thing in the world, but from a terminal space perspective, if we have too many cavalries, that is an option. Silver to cavalry, yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good. Unfair. I think if I'm gonna do this, I might as well try to get the same thing going. All right, well, I mean, we could buy another cavalry, I guess. Then, however, in those 5 cards, we have our remake in all 3 of our estates, 2 coppers, which means we won't be able to buy anything next turn. So next turn is going to be pretty garbage. If we draw the remake here, we only get to remake 1 card. Or will we get to pick up a destrier? Man, they just had so like a. That was such a better draw. Ugh. If we don't draw the remake, on the one hand it misses the shuffle, on the other hand, so to do some of our estates. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, like, gaining the silvers off of the estates is not exciting when we can't gain Destrier as well. So we just trash copper. We don't, it's not a very good turn. And what are we buying right now? I guess we could buy another remake. We still drew an estate. I mean, this is so bad. So bad. We definitely should take a second remake if we hit 4 here later in the shuffle, which we should do because, I mean, we could hit 3 with double cavalry, triple copper, but other than that. Yeah, I'm gonna remake Copper Estate just because, like, having the estates to use to gain Destriers, I think, is better than. And, well, I mean, I guess on the other hand, the silvers turning into cavalries is even more better, isn't it? But getting rid of the copper shortens the shuffle. Okay. Unexpected. I guess we take that remake. I mean, we could take a cavalry so that we can play a cavalry and get some horses. Man. So awkward, though. Yeah, I'm totally gonna lose this game. This sucks. Ugh. I think cavalry is better than picking out the other remake. And we drew the other cavalry. Cool, cool. We could have a good turn here, though. We go silver into cavalry, cavalry into Destrier. Just keep playing these horses. I think so, because we want to find remake. Maybe we do. Well, we do estate into silver, and then cavalry into Destrier, then we can buy a Destrier, and that's going to be better. We play cavalry, buy cavalry. Do we still afford Destrier? We get 2 cards, 3 cards. Destrier costs 3. We have 1 coin. We think so. Like, I think I don't have. I have an estate down there. So maybe that's not actually true. We've trashed 1 copper. Two coppers last turn. So we have a estate copper down here, so we have 6 coins to play with. So yeah, we don't quite hit Destrier. Frig. Alright. Interesting. Going for nobles over Destrier. Gotta be silver to cavalry. We could go silver to cavalry again, or we could just we could just trash a copper. We have 2 buys. Incredible. That is a good reason to gain another card, potentially. We do have 7 coins, so if we go estate to silver, we can buy double Destrier. I mean, we could also go horse to cavalry, and then potentially buy triple Destrier. That would be better. I can't math, apparently. I guess I just wasn't anticipating that I would draw 2 action cards. I have regrets. Put down the state to silver. I mean, if I'd drawn double copper, I would have been able to get the 3rd Destrier. I assume I only have 4. Yeah. Yeah. Really obnoxious. Those early shuffles were just brutal. Necromancer does seem pretty good. There's a horse in the trash now. Do we take that or do we take the nobles? I think we take the nobles because it's going to be easier to remake into Necromancer. So we saw... Is there any reason to trigger this shuffle, I guess would be the question. We have... We do have 5 Destriers? I don't know how that happened. We have the Destrier, the Nobles, Cavalry. We also have Silver and 4 Coppers. We do have 2 horses, though. I think I do want to trigger this. Well, that didn't work out quite to expectation. We go Silver to Necromancer, Cavalry to Distant Lands, and buy Nobles, I think. Would it be correct here to play Nobles for actions and then Cavalry? It definitely could be. I'm surprised they aren't playing Necromancer as Zombie Apprentice to trash Cavalry. Because the downside of playing the Nobles for actions now is that it gets harder to play the Distant Lands. But then again, just being able to draw cards is pretty good. We do also have another Nobles in the deck. Yeah, I think this. So this is pretty awkward, actually. Are we willing to forego gaining a green card in order to trash Copper, get some horses? Or do we need to remake this Cavalry? And if we do remake the Cavalry, what are we buying? Awkward, awkward, awkward. We could buy double Distant Lands, but that seems rather ambitious. I guess we could buy Distant Lands Necromancer. Remake Cavalry Copper. Actually, we could remake the Silver at that point and go for double Necromancer? It's not unreasonable. Sure. It's just really too bad we didn't see the distant lands. Would have liked to get that into play. Not have to spend an action on it this turn. We had the nobles in hand. There's the zombie apprentice. Well, I guess we get to find out whether they have some exciting way to pile the nobles here with necromancer. Oh, they don't have another necromancer. So probably not. So you need to remake into 3 nobles and buy a nobles. And if you're remaking into necromancer, I guess if you can remake into necromancer, nobles, but it seems hard to do, especially with all the desters in play. They don't have enough 5s. In fact, now that they played the distant lands, they don't have any. So yeah, that shouldn't be possible. Crush the coppers by province, okay. Do we go ahead and necromancer the cavalry? Probably. Cavalry in the trash, 7. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter because we can always play... Oh, we should just play horse first, I guess. Yeah, I think we still do that. Right. So what are those 3 cards? One of them is Distant Lands, which is annoying. We can spy and hope that it's on the top 3 cards. Guess that's probably the best thing to do. Ah, okay. Yeah, we do not have province money. We can get province money by remaking this estate into a silver, although then we lose a copper, so maybe not so much, actually. We could forego remaking and just play the cavalry. The issue is that our opponent has the lead. And it's not going to be any easier for them to pile the nobles this turn than it was last turn. But they also have... They only have 1 cavalry in their deck. They do have a couple of necromancers. So yeah, piling distant lands... The necromancers they would need to play as remake, so that doesn't really work. To pile necromancers, they would need to do silver. There's 7 silvers in the trash, which means they have 2. Yeah, I might just be intended to buy a gold. I wish I could reap. But I cannot. So I think... I mean, I can gain and play a silver, but if I get the gold, then I can have more flexibility. I mean, it's definitely a risk to let them get further ahead in the scoring, but 6 coins in the deck is just not going to cut it. I mean, I guess I could have remade Cavalry, Estate, get the silver that way. Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess we don't really need all these actions. Oh, we kind of do. I guess we do Spy. Great. That was why we failed to draw. What else can we do? Wait a minute. What's the other card down there? The remake. Could Necromancer Mason the remake to a Distant Lands? It's not unreasonable. Because we can always play Necromancer's remake. Yeah. Let's do that. Hello? Oh, whoops. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that one. Make Distant Lands. Fortunately, we don't get to Worm, but so it goes. We hadn't bottom decked that Destrier. I mean, I guess we wouldn't have gotten to make that play, but we would have been able to draw a deck, so it should still be possible-ish for us to draw a deck. We did add a province, but we also had an unplayed Destrier that would draw that card. Turn remake into Distant Lands. If they can find a way to empty the nobles, they win, but I don't think that's going to be possible. They have no 5s they can turn into nobles. They can turn a Destrier in after they've, gained 1 card, but so I guess if you remake Silver to Necromancer and Destrier to nobles, but then what do you, how are you gaining the other nobles? Because you have no other 5s to remake into it. So I think we're okay there. We should probably start looking at Island. Get the province out of the deck. I mean, if we just have, 8, 9 coins, whatever, we're just going to buy province, of course, but... I guess Zombie Mason... I didn't think about that. Zombie Mason doesn't care if the can trash a 6-cost Destrier into a nobles. That is scary. They've played 4 of their 5 Destriers, so they might have something like a 1 in 4 chance, or they might just have it in hand. The Destrier, I mean, of course, they could also hit a nobles. Nobles and the nobles would be fine for that purpose. They'd still have to have remake. Oh, okay. Not doing it. Yeah, I think it's possible that they just drew all of their nobles and destriers in order such that they couldn't do it, but I think I might have left them a win. I'm thinking about, even though I used Zombie Mason, I still wasn't thinking about it that way. Oh, maybe they could still do it if they remake into a 5. Remake. Wait, do they have a 4 to remake though? They have the remake itself. They still have a remake and a Necromancer, but they had to play them both. So that doesn't work either. Right? Yeah, I guess you might have a 50-50 shot if you remade Silver into, I guess you'd probably go with Island and then Destrier. Oh, but no, you don't have a Destrier in hand anymore, never mind. Yeah, I think it just doesn't. Oh, they do have a cavalry left. I wasn't thinking about that. That would have potentially done it. Remake cavalry. Well, as I said, they didn't have the Destrier. Well, anyway. It's surely not possible at this point. Zombie Mason horse into like Island is pretty reasonable. You top deck the horse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that's also reasonable, but well, I guess then you can play that. Although, Okay, I need to see nobles before I can even think about a win. Well, so what would a win look like for me? Zombie Mason hitting the distant lands that's now in my hand, or Destrier or Nobles into Nobles. Remake Destrier or distant lands to Nobles. And I guess I could just... I don't have another 5 in my deck. Well, I think in any case I'm going to have to go with horse. Okay. So... wait. We might just... basically have this. We need 3 more coins, right? But if we can get those 3 more coins off of probably Necromancer, Zombie Apprentice, the Cavalry, then we can do Necromancer's Remake to trash distant lands into Nobles, Destrier into Nobles, by Nobles. Okay, so let's do the Zombie Apprentice. We drew it. Okay. I don't think the actions here matter. Wait. Oh no. This is going to be enough points because it's not like we're losing points from the distant lands. Okay. Probably pretty lucky to come out of that with a win. I was certainly behind early. Okay, this time I saw it. All right. We've got some draw, we've got some actions, we've got some trashing, we do have some buys. Yeah. This is definitely going to be a silver... Is it silver monument? I mean, probably. I mean, we want to hit upgrade as quickly as we can. Double silver is good for that. Monument seems basically just better than silver. Like, for one thing, upgrading into a 5 is fine, and for another thing, we're not really going to have much terminal space, like, concern early here. Now, having said that, we take a farming village. What activates Harbor Village? Monument, Coven, Candlestick Maker, Lighthouse. Certainly, right now, farming village has got to be better. Like skipping the estates is good. I mean, we could take a second monument, but I think that's greedy. We are going to want some villages. Definitely taking an upgrade, probably taking at least one more. I don't think we ever really want Coven here between Lighthouse and the amount of draw and the upgrades. It just doesn't seem necessary. Okay, here... Take one more farming village before we switch to harbor villages. Could we possibly prefer Secret Passage? I don't think so. Like, what is Secret Passage ever really doing here? Not much, I think. Being able to go for Catacombs rather than Labs seems like a fine thing to be able to do, especially given Upgrade is on the board. Do we just do Estate to Silver? Yeah, probably. Probably take a draw card at this point. Do we want the Catacombs? We do have 2 villages. I think so. Maybe now we take a lab. We could take a 3rd upgrade. I was thinking about it. It's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. I think I will take the 3rd upgrade. And then we're probably good on upgrades. We're going to need to get a Candlestick Maker at some point. That is going to be a little awkward, because it's going to be too easy for us to hit higher price points. So depending on what the farming village draws, this might be the turn for it. Let's not lock our options down just yet. We're gonna buy a Candlestick Maker anyway. I think I would prefer to trash a copper. Welp. So what do we have down there? We saw one of our farming villages, but not the other one. We saw 2 of our upgrades, but not the other one. We haven't seen our monument yet. I mean, it's probably correct to just play the Catacombs and not discard. Feels kind of bad. But okay. I don't think it can possibly be correct to take province. I think we want lab. Well, those villages are not cooperating. I guess we'll see what the upgrade draws. Silver into village seems pretty reasonable. Although, if we don't draw a village, I think I will trash... I will probably trash Monument. Easy enough to rebuy it. Or gain it off of another silver. Yeah. Just go double lab. Do we play the Catacombs? Yeah, we probably do. Oh my gosh. Really uncooperative shuffle. I think I should still be ahead despite that, just on the basis of having the extra upgrade and the extra labs, but they do have an extra village and extra catacombs. I don't know. Oh, they're pretty well drawing deck here. That's what happens when you get to play your villages in front of your terminal draw cards. Second candlestick maker. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, it's not something you can upgrade into, like, other stuff. So yeah, I was probably wrong just now. I probably am behind. Like, I should have been ahead, but shuffle did not cooperate. Really? Really? Wow. What the fuck? Alright, I guess I take the monument back. Should I take another candlestick maker, or should I take a village? This is all just disgusting. Yeah, I think... I really should not need another village right now, because I have 2 villages down there and 1 catacombs and a bunch of labs. I think I'm going to go with taking the candlestick maker. Oh, no, I don't want to lighthouse or another candlestick maker yet. Man, this is ridiculous. What? All these freaking labs. Couldn't draw last turn. Guess they bottom decked at Catacombs? Or a Harbor Village. Or no, did they gain a Harbor Village? The other upgrade do? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, they did discard. Never mind. Okay, that's what happened. We would really like to do this after we shuffle. Do need to get rid of this estate, so let's do that. Um, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 buys, or 11. Well, 12 if we want it. Like, let's do that. I think we are probably ready for another Catacombs, which we might end up upgrading. Another Harbor Village. Yeah, upgrading the Catacombs into gold and Monument or something could be pretty good. So, yeah, they've trashed more copper than I have. They trashed their last estate before I did. Despite having one fewer upgrade. And being player 2. Unreasonable. Unreasonable. So many monuments. Ugh. What's that last card? Is it another monument? Maybe it's a village or something. Not a farming village. It's really not a harbor village because you would have played that to get another coin. Oh, Candlestick Maker totally doesn't activate Harbor Village. I said that earlier, but that's false. It could be another monument, I guess, but no, that doesn't. No, that doesn't math either. It's not an upgrade. Just confusing. All right, we definitely need to take more of these stupid monuments. Oh my god. I mean, we gotta take this, I guess. I'd really like to play this harbor village in front of the monument. Okay. So we can take another monument here, right? It should be fine. If we trash the catacombs, we risk. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. We go silver to monument. We play harbor village. We play monument. 3 actions, 2 actions. We play catacombs. We play. Yeah, okay. All right. How high is the risk that the game just ends on us here? Probably not that high. It's a lot of gains to empty at this point. 2 upgrades. 4 buys is 6 gains. Upgrades can turn into buys, but that doesn't lower the lowest pile. Actually, they can't. Never mind. There's no way to upgrade into Candlestick Maker anyway. So I think definitely need more draw. Just go Lab Candlestick Maker. That leaves it at 7 gains against 6 gains. Although then you can't, no, because you can't upgrade into Candlestick Maker, right? That should be safe. It's just scary. We're low on actions. Maybe we just don't take the Candlestick Maker. Like we could go Lab Silver and then use the silver to as upgrade fodder. Oh, I didn't think about upgrade. Oh, but upgrade Catacombs doesn't gain any additional cards from the relevant piles. Oh, did you fail to draw? That's nice. That's got to be a discard, right? Okay, so we can. I guess I'll just play these. We kind of need another village, right? So let's. We upgrade the Catacombs. Oh, we discarded multiple coppers. Yeah, so probably not, at least not initially. Actually, let's trash a copper first. I guess we can upgrade the catacombs. There's no scenario where it ends up top decking the gold for us, right? It either top decks a village, or we use the village to draw the gold. That'll work. Alright, we gotta take some green for sure. Question is, do we double province or do we add another catacombs? Kind of want to add another catacombs. We could take another silver. I guess we could just empty our coffer reserve and take another province too. That might actually be better. Yeah, I think so. And I'm definitely not feeling like, oh, I need another candlestick maker right now, so I'm glad I didn't bother with that. So now the pile situation is definitely out of reach for them. I have 3 upgrades, 2 candlesticks, so I have 6 gains as well. So if they lower piles and don't take the lead, conceivably I could win, although I doubt I have the econ for it, because I just blew 5 coffers, rather. I do definitely have more draw. So like in that respect, it's not super surprising that they had a dud last turn. Dare you take another harbor village? You do. Bold. I mean, maybe it's not bold. Like, if they take the lead, then... And it's not hard for them to do so, obviously. Just take double province. And that will put me in a bit of a rough spot. Because I'll have to worry about both. If they have 4 coffers... I mean, if they just take double province, I guess they don't really have the econ to hit triple, most likely. I don't know what that last card in their hand is. It could be a treasure of some variety, I suppose. Well, it's not a silver. Wait, did they trash a candlestick maker? Oh, I guess they did. Okay. That changes things a bit. Yeah, they should not be worried about me triple provincing. Well, I mean, triple province would end the game anyway, but I don't think they have the ability. If I take no provinces and they triple, I'm probably just losing anyway with all those monuments. So I probably shouldn't play around that, but I think playing around double is necessary. There were 4 coins short this turn. And oh, maybe it was an upgrade. Did they only play 1 upgrade? No, that wasn't it. I don't know. Alright, farming village. It was time to do work. I don't know if you knew that. Farming village. Okay, you did a little bit of work. So discarded a province, a gold, and 2 monuments. We could upgrade an upgrade into another gold. Is triple even safe for us, I guess, is an important question. Like, they have 2 upgrades that they can use to turn things into duchies, so probably not. We have the ability to see 4 cards out of this shuffle if we don't play the catacombs. So like upgrading the catacombs looks dubious. Because while we only have 4 cards down there, what are we accomplishing by doing that? And we have to trash, like, well, I mean, we can trash a copper, that's fine, but I think it's better to keep the catacombs around, not have to rebuy it. So maybe we do go catacombs. Just get rid of the copper. We want to turn an upgrade into a gold. How much money are we going to have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we could get to 21. 18 is enough for province double duchy. That's including our coffers, though, for what that's worth. Yeah, I think... do that, and we hope for the best. I mean, their deck is not super reliable. If they draw here, they'll at least be able to get pretty close to triple province, but they should be by no means guaranteed to draw. I mean, at this point, I'm probably not either, but... well, I mean, technically it probably never was, but like close to guaranteed. Candlestick Maker is silver. Okay, this is a deck that is failing to draw to some extent, at least. Don't imagine that was the goal, to turn Candlestick Makers into silvers. They actually have no buys now? Is that correct? I think it is. It seems really rough. I won't have a ton of time to take advantage of that because they have the monument advantage, but they buy province here. Surely I can win, as long as I don't dud. If they don't buy province, what do they do? Buy candlestick maker? Quite possibly. And they have more money now than they did before because of silver and or candlestick maker and his silver. But okay, they did buy the province. Good job. I probably got to take that. It's ooh. 6, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we're already there. 8. Yeah. Okay. Well, both of these last two games, I felt like I was behind. Managed to pull out the win anyway. I think in this one, yeah, like my draws were worse in the early to mid game, but I think my build was better. They did have the monument advantage, and that was significant, but they did not have enough draw. They did have 3 catacombs by the end. I don't remember them having 3 catacombs for most of the game, though. 3 catacombs, 2 labs versus my 5 labs, 2 catacombs. I mean, that's still more draw anyway. So, yeah. Overall, I don't know. I don't really feel like there were any games where I got seriously outplayed. Though I also don't know that there were any games where I seriously outplayed my opponent, so I guess 3-3 might be what you expect out of that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back on Friday and Saturday with 2 more league matches. So, until then.